The official completion of Fort Saskatchewan's new hospital on Friday, March 16, 2012, marks the end of a 20-year effort by citizens of this community. Fort Saskatchewan got its first hospital in 1964, and that was due to efforts by the Chamber of Commerce and others, according to former Chamber President Neville Perry, speaking here on tape in 2004.
When we lobbied for the hospital we have today, we formed a committee consisting of the Chamber of Commerce members, medical clinic doctors, Legion, Town Council and Mayor, MLA, and Sherrod Gordon people. Our object was to convince Dr. Donovan Ross, the Minister of Health at the time, that we needed a hospital. And our number one reason for wanting a hospital was the size of industry and our community.
The facility was soon outgrown by the town, and money for improvements rarely found. By 1993, the hospital was in such poor condition that Lakeland Regional Health Authority officials called for its urgent replacement. An official investigation of the hospital at that time found that it failed to meet several building code requirements, including an inadequate and unsafe ventilation system, a leaky roof, and poor firewall separations. It also lacked a fire sprinkler system. 6 years later, a special committee was formed by former Mayor Ken Hodgins and local MLA Rob Lougheed at the urging of local medical staff. 1 year later, $500,000 worth of urgent repairs were made to the hospital, but there was still no further progress on replacing the facility. It was not until the Chamber of Commerce stepped forward again in 2004 to begin a major rally and public lobbying effort that progress finally seemed to be made. Chamber President Ed Sperling made this appeal at the time.
The need to replace the Fort Saskatchewan Health Centre was identified over 20 years ago. In 1986, portable units were added to the site to expand the facility. Those units are still in use today. The region and community have enjoyed excellent growth in the recent years, both in the residential, industrial, and commercial sectors, and is poised for continued growth into the future. The need to replace the Fort Saskatchewan Health Centre has never been greater.
Sperling was backed by other members of the community, including local Chief Medical Officer Dr. Lyle Middlestad.
The strength of the hospital in Fort Saskatchewan has always been its role as a community hospital, providing the medical needs of the people within our community and within the surrounding area. We have a very strong surgical program. We have a very strong ophthalmology program, which is one of the first to be developed in the rural areas of Alberta. I'm very proud of the quality of care that the people within our hospitals serve.
Royal Canadian Legion President Ruth Moody also spoke in 2004.
Our Legion has supported the hospital since its inception. Our Meals on Wheels program has the meals prepared by the hospital kitchen. Our volunteers deliver 365 days of the year, and we subsidize the cost of the meals to the tune of approximately $1,800 per year. Our local Legion has also furnished one entire room at the hospital and supplied many other pieces of equipment over the years.
Local County of Strathcona Councillor Jackie Fensky talked about the apparent conflict between demands for a new hospital in Sherwood Park and in Fort Saskatchewan at that time.
It's never been an either-or situation with a facility in Sherwood Park and with one in Fort Saskatchewan. Both communities need this facility. As far as my family, we have used that emergency room so many times. And if we're going to the health first concept, those people that work in that room, in that area, need a decent facility to work out of.
The biggest part of the 2004 lobby effort was a major rally in support of a replacement hospital that took place in September of that year. The rally, organized by former Chamber President Clarice Truscott, saw hundreds of people show up to march down 99th Avenue. Local politicians with nothing to do with the organization of the event grabbed the rally banner and led the parade. MLA Ed Stelmach spoke to the rally, expressing his support for the new hospital. A new hospital was finally announced for Fort Saskatchewan on October 17, 2005. A sign was placed on the site in 2006 and a sod turning ceremony held on September 26, 2007. Work didn't actually begin until 2008, and even as late as 2009 there was some doubt that the money could be found to complete the job. But finally, on Friday, March 16, 2012, the new hospital was officially declared finished. The hospital is expected to actually open within about a month.